Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the foundation of the NFL landscape as we know it. This isn't just a rumor. It's a bombshell so explosive, so unprecedented, that the entire league is holding its breath. Right now, in secret back channels, behind closed doors, an elite superstar is on the verge of making a move that could reshape destinies, ignite rivalries, and shatter every prediction you've heard so far. My sources, those who are inside the highest echelons of NFL power, just confirmed something huge, something that has the potential to be the biggest trade blockbuster of the decade. The kind of deal that will go down in history. But here's the kicker. I can't say the name just yet, not entirely, because what's happening behind the scenes right now is beyond even the most seasoned insider's wildest imaginations. Imagine a storm of phone calls, encrypted texts, secret meetings in jet-set locations, and whispers of negotiations so delicate that they could topple franchise dynasties. There's chaos at the top, a battle of titanic forces trying to outmaneuver each other, teams desperate, owners anxious, GMs in full blitz mode. And we're talking about a player who is, without question, one of the best in the league, a veteran presence, an elite talent, a name that commands respect and strikes fear into opponents. This isn't speculation, it's a confidential countdown that could explode any moment. The NFL world is on the edge of its seat, eyes wide, waiting for the signal. But I urge you, stay tuned, because what I have uncovered in these last hours is nothing short of legendary. This isn't just about a player moving from one team to another, it's about a seismic shift that could define an era. The stakes, sky high, the secrets, guarded tighter than Fort Knox, and the question everyone's asking, who is this mysterious figure, the architect of this impending storm? Keep watching because the truth is falling into place, and soon, everything will be revealed. Now, before I lift the curtain fully, I need you to understand the playing field. This is the context, the landscape that has set the stage for what might become the most talked-about NFL saga of 2026. The Washington Commanders, a franchise in desperate need of a miracle. For months, behind the scenes, a relentless search has been underway. They've been scouring the market, scouting every available quarterback, weighing the pros and cons of every veteran and rookie alike. The roster is playing catch-up, missing that spark, that proven leadership that can lift a team from the ashes. They've tried youth, they've tried rebuilds, but what they truly crave is experience. A proven winner who commands respect in the huddle. Someone capable of leading this young core into the promised land. The Commanders, under Dan Quinn's leadership, have shown flashes of greatness, but have been hampered by inconsistency and injuries. They desperately need someone who can carry them through the chaos, who can elevate the offense and bring stability to the locker room. Rumors of internal debates swirl. Should we go for youth? Or do we invest in a seasoned veteran who can hit the ground running? Every game in the last few weeks cemented their need. A quarterback who can turn the tide, who can lead late comebacks, who's not just a game manager but a difference maker. They've allegedly had secret meetings in private jets, flying off to meet with agents, pushing for that one piece that will finally put them over the edge. And then, they found HIM. Yes, I said it, the moment that could redefine the franchise is nearly upon us. The whispers are real, folks. The league's deepest insiders have confirmed that the Commanders are making a major push, and the player in question, an elite, battle-tested veteran, a guy who's been through wars on the gridiron, who has a resume so impressive that even skeptics can't ignore it. And no, it's not just a rookie or a long shot. This is Geno Smith. Now you might be thinking, Geno, the guy from Seattle, he's a solid QB, but is he the one? The answer, yes. Because Geno Smith isn't just a stopgap. He's a game changer. A player whose numbers, style, and leadership qualities make him the perfect fit for this seismic change. And here's the kicker. The rumors swirling around him are wild, even more so considering his recent situation. Just last season, Geno was named to the Pro Bowl twice. A veteran at 35 showing resilience, clutch gene unlocked, rewriting his narrative after years of struggle. Let's talk specifics because the depth of this move is staggering. Geno Smith, currently under contract with the Raiders, isn't just some journeyman quarterback. No, this is a guy who, in 2023-2024 with the Seahawks, posted a passer rating of 86.1, threw for over 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns in 2023, and captured the NFL's imagination with his late-game heroics, setting a league record with 7 go-ahead touchdowns in the fourth quarter and overtime in 2023 alone. Imagine that, under pressure when everything's on the line, Geno is delivering not just clutch but historic. His style? A mix of veteran savvy, mobility, and precision passing. He's a quarterback who can extend plays, scramble when needed, and deliver under duress. His leadership? Unquestioned. His resilience? Proven. Every analyst, every coach who's watched Geno knows he's a guy who can elevate a team when it matters most. He's got experience, big game poise, and a hunger for redemption. And the numbers? Let's get granular. Geno is not just a statistical anomaly, he's a symbol of perseverance. Over his career, he's thrown for over 11,000 yards, with 70 touchdowns and 54 interceptions. Sure, some naysayers point to his earlier struggles, 36 INTs in his Jets days, inconsistent flashes. But the last 2 seasons proved he matured into a capable leader, a dependable starter. For a franchise like Washington, desperate for a quarterback with both talent and intangibles, Geno checks every box. But what's truly fascinating? His contract. He signed a 2-year, $75 million extension with the Raiders last April, which means he's under contract through 2026. The deal includes $18.5 million guaranteed for next season, with a $18.5 million cap hit if released. On paper, it looks expensive, but in the NFL's current market, that's a bargain if Geno proves he can still perform at a high level. And with the Raiders eyeing the top draft pick in 2026, potentially Fernando Mendoza, they're pivoting hard, and Geno might just be the sacrificial piece to open the door for a rookie in Las Vegas. Now imagine Geno Smith in a Commander's uniform, leading that offense with Terry McLaurin stretching defenses, Jahan Dotson emerging as a star, and Laramie Tunsil anchoring the line. This isn't just a speculative move. Insiders say the Commanders see Geno as the quarterback of tomorrow, the bridge to a new era of winning. They don't just want a guy to fill space. They want a leader who can energize the fan base, bring stability to a turbulent locker room, and reignite this franchise's championship dreams. And you won't believe how high the stakes are behind the scenes. Trusted NFL authorities have confirmed that the league's most influential GMs and owners are whispering about this deal. Rival teams like the Jets and Titans have been monitoring the situation, trying to find ways to block or negotiate their own piece of this puzzle. The Commanders' GM, Adam Peters, a visionary in the shadows, is working around the clock, orchestrating a move so bold that it could set off a chain reaction across the league. Sources close to the organization describe the mood as a mix of cautious optimism and frantic urgency. The financials, they're complex but manageable. The move would involve trading draft picks, likely a mid-round pick or two, and restructuring some contracts to clear cap space. The NFL's rumor mill whispers about a potential deal involving a 2026 third-rounder, possibly with additional incentives based on performance. The league's media outlets are already speculating. Could Geno Smith be Washington's new quarterback? It's not just a rumor, it's a real possibility. And the reaction from the Commanders' coaching staff? Emotional, to say the least. Dan Quinn, known for his defensive genius and leadership, is reportedly ecstatic at the prospect. His quest to build a quarterback-friendly team just got a giant boost. Meanwhile, offensive coordinator David Bluff, recently promoted, is studying every film of Geno, convinced he's the missing piece to unlock this offense's full potential. Even the owner, Josh Harris, has been privately championing this move as an opportunity to make history. Let's talk about the logistics of making Geno fit into this scheme. Washington's offense is built around a dual-threat approach, something Geno excels at. His mobility, combined with his precision passing, makes him a perfect fit for the revamped attack envisioned for 2026. The plan: pair him with explosive receivers like McLaurin and Dotson, rebuild the offensive line with key free agent signings, and unleash a phase of dominance that's been missing since the glory days of RG3. Financially, the deal makes sense. Geno's current contract, once restructured, can allow the Commanders to execute other moves, free agency, perhaps even a splash in the draft. The cap implications are manageable, and if Geno regains his Pro Bowl form, his value skyrockets. This is reminiscent of past blockbuster trades, Like when the Rams acquired Matthew Stafford or the Colts traded for Carson Wentz, calculated risks that paid off in glory. And think about the fan reaction. Social media is already exploding with speculation, memes, and passionate debates. The Commanders' fans, starved for a true franchise quarterback, are dreaming of this epic transformation. An injection of Geno's experience, resilience, and leadership could ignite a passion that hasn't been seen in DC in years. The stadiums will fill, TV ratings will soar, and the narrative will shift from rebuild to contender in the blink of an eye. But this isn't just about football. It's about legacy. Geno Smith is a player who has defied odds, who has fought through every obstacle to prove he belongs among the league's elite. If this move happens, it won't just be a trade. It will be a statement that the Commanders are ready to compete, to dominate, to write their own chapter in NFL history. Now, as we stand on the precipice of what could be the most momentous NFL story of 2026, I urge you, stay alert. The next 48 hours could be crucial. This deal isn't just a rumor, it's a reality inching closer with every second. And when it drops, the entire league will change forever. So what do you think? Is Geno Smith the missing piece for Washington? Will this trade happen? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and make sure you're subscribed, because the moment this story unfolds, you'll want to be first to know. Remember, in the NFL, history is written by those who act fast. Stay tuned, the biggest move of the offseason is just about to explode, and you don't want to miss a single second. Because this, my friends, is just the beginning, the real story. It's still yet to come.